What's up guys, Blade Master here, back with another Total War Attila online battle. This is one of two matches that I played against Pokepacks. Both were just amazing matches. This is the first one. I've taken the Alamans in this matchup, and he has taken the Eastern Roman Empire. We are playing under different rules. I remember I was trying to try a rule set. I'm not really sure if I remember what it was. I think it was a max 4 of the same type of, or the same unit, max 6 of the same type of unit, so you can't bring more than 6 cavalry or more than 6 infantry. Just trying to force people to bring different units or different types of units, which is not the best idea, but it's what I really want to do because you can't see more than 3 types of units in Attila right now. That is shock infantry, melee cavalry, and cheap skirmishers, and I wanted to bring something a bit different from that. So with the Alamans, I've brought a total of 4 bejeweled nobles, a couple of protectorious defectors, a couple of Germanic lances up in front with a total of 4 noble Germanic horsemen, 1 Knodomar's entourage, and 1 Germanic horseman with 2 scavenger mob, and a total of 4 Germanic archers. Now with the Eastern Roman Empire, Pokepacks has brought a total of 3 Fundatorias up in front. He's going to keep them as charge bait and to fire at my cavalry most likely. And he's done a very smart thing here. I like this. He's split his army into 3 contingents instead of the regular 1 or 2 that people might do it. He's brought a total of 4 Cataphractari, I believe, with 2 Clibonari in the center. And he's brought a total of 4 Heterea guards, very smart move there. And a couple of Ballistari, 1 Comes general, and it looks like he's brought a 5th Heterea guard. I don't know. Maybe it was 6th, the same type of unit. I think it was. I don't know. So he's going to move up in front with his Fundatorias and start firing onto my Germanic horsemen, I believe. And he's doing the same thing with the rest of his army. Being very ballsy here with his Fundatorias, I can probably just charge him here, but my Germanic lances already have the penalty against charge speed. He can then easily charge him with his own shock cavalry. I'm forced to move back with my Germanic archers here. My bejeweled nobles are in the center. I believe I've put shield wall onto them, but they're still very thinly spread, so he could just charge into them and kill them off. Now I'm going to charge in with my Germanic lances on either flank. This one is not going to go well for me. This one's going to go a bit better. That said, his Clibonari are definitely much stronger. They have 242 charge bonus. Wow, and they have 244 health. That's crazy. Never realized that Clibonari have such good stats. They seem to be really good units. I need to take a better look at them this time. Comes here charging into bejeweled nobles. Of course, these units are very strong, so even if they're going to be spread out thinly like that against Comes, they'll probably do a good deal of damage. Only 2, can you imagine that? Only 2 units died on the charge. Here though, Germanic lances routing, Germanic archers routing. I have my scavenger mob here ready to kill his Clibonari. They're doing a lot of damage there. Here he hasn't charged in yet. He's going to charge in with his Cataphractari here against my noble Germanic horsemen. Noble Germanic horsemen probably will take a couple of casualties off the bat, but they would do pretty decently after that. Here noble Germanic horsemen going to destroy the Clibonari in extended melee. His Heterea guards though have completely slaughtered my bejeweled nobles there. They got 104 kills just like that. The bejeweled nobles are some of the tankiest units, especially in shield wall. And these Heterea guards just destroyed them on the charge like it was nothing. I've never seen that happen actually. So now the scavenger mob are going to get slaughtered by Heterea guard, although they've killed off a lot of his Clibonari. Here Heterea guards got charged by Germanic horsemen. I'm going to pull out with my Germanic horsemen and then charge into his Cataphractari, who will destroy the Germanic horsemen, of course. Here Cataphractari killed off by noble Germanic horsemen. I'm going to pull out with my noble Germanic after that and then leave my scavenger mob to take the brunt of his Heterea guard charge. His Cataphractari, or his Clibonari, getting 205 kills with a double experience chevron. He's done brilliantly with them. And the big, my Germanic archers, who could definitely destroy his Heterea guards otherwise, are basically rendered ineffective. Knodomar's entourage here, 50 kills, destroying his cavalry unit. I'm going to put my bejeweled nobles into shield wall, I believe. There we go, they are in shield wall. So I thought that they would be able to last for a while, but considering the tremendous damage that the Heterea guard did on the other side, I'm not going to keep my hopes up against for this bejeweled noble. So Heterea guards 47, 50. Oh my god, they're just racking up the kills over there. It's not nice. It's a bloodbath. But the kills are starting to drop off slowly now. Yeah, you can see, but still just 9 kills on the bejeweled nobles. But I'm coming in for a rear charge here with my noble Germanic horsemen, or at least I should. There we go, they're going to charge. But it's only 18 Germanic horsemen. The Heterea guards will still take a lot of damage there. Here, his Gomez is down to 36 units, which is very good for me. And they are basically sandwiched between two very powerful units, two of my noble Germanic horsemen, but they are very tanky, so they'll take a lot of time to die. His Klibanari, 333 kills with almost a triple experience chevron. They've done so well for him, and he's just used them brilliantly. Now I'm forced to charge in with one of my noble Germanics against his Klibanari, but I'm going to destroy a lot of his Heteria guards in the process as well, just taking a lot of damage from the impact charge. And I still have one noble Germanic horseman that can deal with his Gomez. My Knodomar's entourage, meanwhile, is completely fine. Visual nobles are totally not fine, though. I'm going to charge into his Ballistari, who really haven't done much. This Cataphractari, this is just Desync. It's not my fault that the game keeps changing every 2 minutes. This is it's just the state of the game. Maybe the Visual nobles was a result of the Desync, I guess. But most of it's like 90% of the game is how it happened. Knodomar's entourage here, I'm moving them back. And here my Germanic archers are firing into his Heteria guards, but they just simply do not kill any units. I remember in this game I was so pissed off because I was trying each and every different combo. I was using flaming shot, normal shot, heavy shot. Nothing was killing these guys because they were spread in such thin lines. Here I was about to come in with a charge with my Knodomar's entourage. I even popped rapid advance because they were exhausted, so that I can just increase the speed and the impact damage that they would have on the charge and kill off these Heteria guards. They're down to 52 units, my Knodomars. I don't have this Germanic horseman, I believe, at this point in the game, and this noble Germanic I still have, I think. Meanwhile, he just has a ton of cavalry. This is the big deal. I had this Germanic Lancer the entire game. It came back from routing, but I completely forgot about it. And these units were not there. Yeah, these two cavalry were not there. So at this point I thought I only had my Knodomar's entourage, which still gave me a fighting chance, but that was only if I could destroy more of his Heteria guards who were just simply not dying. And he did have this Klibanari which came in, I guess. Actually, I'm not really sure about this Klibanari if it was still there. Point was, he had a ton of Heteria guards, and my Bejeweled nobles were basically done. I had like a Protector's Defector maybe? No, I still had only Bejeweled nobles. I was just biding my time with my Knodomar's entourage because I didn't really know how to really deal with them, because if you have two Heteria guards, you need to catch both of them on the charge at once so that you can destroy all of them on the impact damage. If you only catch one, then the second one will come into support, and then that's basically it for your cavalry unit, because then they can't pull out because of Attila mechanics. Blah, blah, blah. So at this point I'm just circling around like a shark, baiting him to try and charge me with his Knodomar's with his Heteria guard before pulling out. I'm not really sure what's going on, to be honest. Okay, let's just wing this. Let's just improvise. It looks like, yeah, it stays mostly true to the game. Germanic Arch is continuing to fire against his Heteria guards. At this point he had two. These ones were not there, obviously. I mean, why would he just be standing there with them? So I'm going to come in with a charge with my Knodomar's entourage. I didn't know that I had my Germanic Lances at this point. So I charge in, get a pretty crappy charge against his Heteria guards because they turned their flank to me. And then I get a second charge, but that means I've suicided a lot of Knodomar's entourage, even though they probably shouldn't have died. And that's just something from Attila mechanics that I really don't like. So Knodomar's entourage here dying, and here is where I decide to finally issue an attack order with my Germanic Lances. I remember in chat I was telling him I completely forgot that I had a Germanic Lancer there. And of course I didn't have any of these guys. So there we go. My general has fallen and he has won the first game. And let's put this back to quick replay. The Desync really removes a lot of the fun from taking this replay, but that said, the other replay was just as epic as this, so I'm going to bring that as well. See you guys soon. Peace.